My manager and his favorite treated our office cleaning lady abominably. Then their whole world collapsed. I'm Shreya, 29, from Pune. Last year, I worked at a mid-sized tech firm, sleek glass office, motivational posters, and a manager who thought fear was the same thing as respect. His name was Vikram, and he had a little circle of favorites who laughed at his jokes and mirrored his cruelty. I wasn't one of them. I was the quiet one, the too sensitive employee who stayed late to fix their mistakes, but never got credit for anything. I endured the snide comments, the fake smiles, and the humiliation in meetings because I needed the job. Then one morning, a new cleaning lady joined. She was older, maybe in her 50s, with kind eyes and a tired smile. She introduced herself softly. Namaste, Beta, I'm Sunita. She moved quietly, humming while wiping desks or refilling water bottles. But within a week, Vikram and his gang started mocking her. They complained that she was too slow, that she smelled of fennel, and once, when she accidentally bumped into Vikram, he sneered, "Do you even know how to clean? Or did we pick you up from the streets?" His favorites giggled. I still remember how her face fell. The same defeated look I used to carry home every evening. That day, after everyone left, I found her sitting in the pantry, eyes red, quietly eating from a steel tiffin. I sat beside her and said, "Don't mind them. They treat everyone that way." She smiled weakly and said, "Beta, people forget kindness is free." From that day on, I started bringing her tea during breaks, sharing lunch, and chatting with her. The others found it amusing, whispered things like, "Shreya's making friends with the maid now." I ignored them. 3 weeks later, everything changed. That Monday, the office buzzed with tension. Word spread that the founder herself, Mrs. Anjali Deshmukh, was visiting unannounced. Everyone was scrambling. Vikram barking orders, his favorites panicking over the presentation. Anjali was a mystery to most of us. She rarely visited, managing everything remotely after expanding the company globally. I'd only ever seen her name on emails, polite, firm, precise. At exactly 10 a.m. she arrived. Except she wasn't who anyone expected. Because the moment she walked into the boardroom, our cleaning lady Sunita followed right behind her. Vikram immediately frowned. "Ma'am, she shouldn't be in here." But Anjali raised her hand. "She's exactly where she needs to be." The room went dead silent. Then, she smiled. Not kindly, but like someone about to drop a truth bomb. 3 weeks ago, she began, I received multiple anonymous complaints about employee misconduct, particularly about how lower staff were treated. I wanted to see it for myself. So I sent someone I trust to observe quietly. Everyone froze. I felt my heart race. She turned to Sunita, or should I say Mrs. Deshmukh's personal aide, Mrs. Senator. That's when Sunita stood straighter, removed her scarf, and said in a steady, calm voice, "I saw everything. How your manager mocked me, how your favorites joined in, and how only one person treated me with dignity." Vikram's face turned white. His favorites looked like they wanted to melt into their chairs. Anjali looked at me and smiled warmly. "Miss Shreya, thank you for being the kind of employee who doesn't need to know someone's title to treat them with respect." Then, she turned back to Vikram. "And as for you, Mr. Manager, you're relieved of your position effective immediately. HR will escort you out. The rest of you may stay, but consider this your warning. This company doesn't reward cruelty." The silence that followed was deafening, broken only by the sound of chairs shifting, and Vikram's furious footsteps leaving the room. After the meeting, Mrs. Deshmukh walked up to me personally and said, "I like people who lead with kindness. I think you belong in HR. We could use people like you there." I was stunned. Within a month, I was promoted to HR associate, and now I oversee the same department where Vikram once ruled through fear. Sometimes, I still remember that day, how everyone's faces fell when Sunita the maid turned out to be the woman who owned the building. It was poetic justice, karma dressed in a cleaning uniform. Power reveals people, so does humility. The ones who treat everyone with respect don't need titles. One day, they earn them.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.